good life. I'm sipping on Tulsi tea, some nettles. Just getting that vitamin C, vitamin D, minerals from the black rock, from the lava rock, from the ocean, fresh air, sunshine, bright light. The greatest nourishment there is this light and nature and this remembrance of what and who we are. And I will keep speaking it, and I will keep saying it. And guys, I'm still holding back my expression all the time. When it comes to relating with humans, I'm scared as shit. Especially really attractive men. I'm just like, fuck me, get me the fuck away. Because I don't know how to behave. I still have these sometimes lustful feelings, you know. Yeah, I notice I have attractions, you know, and it makes me uncomfortable. It makes the Christian nun inside of me feel very uncomfortable when I have attractions towards men. But, you know, I don't think God would have created such beautiful men if they weren't supposed to be deeply appreciated. Obviously, I don't want to, like, objectify the men, but there's this sense that, like, men and women have a lot of gifts and blessings for each other. Men have a wand of light. Men have a lingam. The power of the lingam is that it can penetrate, and it can penetrate in wisdom, love, information, actually, really beautiful information, into a woman's womb. So if you're a woman, be very conscious of whom you're letting penetrate you, because actually that shit will come inside and it'll get stored in there, kind of like information. What kind of information do you think the man's giving you? And that's why it's really nice to be with men that really are interested in beautiful things and that are doing beautiful things in their lives. Same when it comes for brothers. If you're with sisters, you better make sure that her state of mind is sort of like, you know, like the eternal sunshine of the spotless mind type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And also, obviously, there's nothing that can harm us here. There's nothing that can harm us here in this realm. That's all an illusion to think that we can be harmed. In fact, even if this physical body goes away, I cannot be harmed. However, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to respect, love, care, and nurture this body while I have it. So that's why utilizing the sound and the breath, like I did in the beginning of this video, is a way that I actually give myself a medicine. It's called voice medicine, you know? My own voice, my own toning. And I invite you to use your own voice and your own toning, because that vibration will help you. It'll open up your cells and actually activate them. And I really need that because I'm actually feeling a little bit like I could technically be called sick, but I'm not. I don't subscribe to that fucking program. I call it detoxing. I call it releasing certain errors. I call it misperceptions in the mind. I don't call it really necessarily sick, but, you know, just taking care of myself, staying really hydrated is the key here. So, life. What a journey. I don't even know how to put words to it, you guys. It's so freaking much. The only thing I could tell you is, like, you gotta love yourself like your life depends on it. Love yourself like your life depends on it. What does loving yourself look like to you? Whatever it looks like to you, just do it. Love yourself like your life depends on it. It is not egotistical. It is not selfish to love yourself. It is a service to humanity to love yourself. What does loving yourself look like? It does not look like buying a bunch of food, junk food, processed foods, laying in bed and overeating and watching shows until you fall asleep. That's not loving yourself. That's actually escaping something. That's actually avoiding allowing life to fucking touch you and fill you up. That's avoiding your own light and your own joy, to fall into the addictions. That's actually a coping mechanism, that pattern. And the reason why I say that is because I know that shit is a way that we escape, and it's a very acceptable way to escape. And obviously it's nice to sometimes just watch a movie and like eat food, but if we're doing it too often, very often, we gotta call ourselves out. We gotta be honest about this shit. I myself escape a lot through Swedish TV shows and yummy food, you know? I just like don't want to have anything to do with this place anymore. But then at the same time I'm like, wait a minute, I'm still here, so why would I not accept my mission? And then it's like, well, what's my fucking mission? It's kind of simple actually, and all of our mission here is simple. We don't have to get this confusing long journey of what is our purpose. Our purpose is to extend love. It's to extend love in every moment. And it's also to forgive the world. We're here to forgive this world that we made, this dream world that we made. We're here to release all stories about ourselves and others and just be in the present moment, in the pure, perfect perfection, in this equanimous and peaceful mind. That is where we are meant to be living all the time. And that's where we actually are all the time. But sometimes we can't notice it because it's so fucking noisy, because we're giving all the attention and the focus to the thoughts, when that has nothing to do with reality. Nothing to do with reality. Reality is in the moment, and there is so much pleasure and bliss and beauty and ecstasy right here in this now. Okay. Speak kindly to yourself. Very important. Very important. It's not narcissistic to love yourself. But if you love yourself to the point where you're like, I love myself, I'm not gonna help nobody, I'm not gonna do nothing, I'm just gonna like love myself and eat and fall into my addictions, that's not truly loving yourself. Loving yourself will actually make it so that you can extend more love to others, make it so you can be a greater service here for the world. But it starts with yourself, you know? Really, truly loving yourself. True love is actually truthful, and it'll call you out on all your coping mechanisms, on all your ways that you're trying to escape and hide who you are from the world. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm still hiding from the world all the time, every single day. I get scared about something. I get scared when I feel attractions, for example, towards men. I get scared when I feel like my soul calling me to go do something that's not maybe including my partner, you know? That scares me. And then I think I need to hold on and all this stuff. But I'm slowly unraveling all of this stuff, and it's a process, and I have patience, and I have just compassion for the whole thing. You know what I mean? So that's what I invite you to do as well, to have compassion for your process and trust in the fucking process. Trust in the process. That is my main message of this video. Trust in the process. Peace out. Thank you for being you and for loving yourself like your life depends on it. Thank you for loving yourself like your life depends on it. And thank you for extending love. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment down below. Okay.